So today we're just going to do a video talking about RAMS, whether it be powder blues, just regular German blues, golds, or even the black RAM, which will be kind of a separate topic, a little bit more to talk about there. So one thing that I've just been seeing all over the place is poor quality RAMs. I literally, everywhere I go, every store has, imported or banged up RAMs, and I feel like for a long time they've gotten a bad rap for being kind of a fragile dainty fish that usually comes with a lot of health issues, whether that be internally from importing or genetically, especially with the black RAMs. You can see a powder blue. These couple powder blues right here are pretty sweet. But one thing that I just keep running into is people complaining about how fragile RAMs are. And that's just something I cannot agree with whatsoever, because these guys aren't fragile at all, in my opinion. And a lot of people also complain that the black RAMs aren't that great looking because of they're just black fish. Which even on camera they still look great. And in my opinion, are some of the coolest fish. Like, you guys are looking through a dirty glass in a dirty tank at a fish on an iPhone camera, so it's just a bit different. You guys can see these better. Look at his fins are crazy. But one thing I just keep seeing is poor quality RAMs. Even online, a lot of popular fish places. I'm not gonna name names, of course. A lot of people do a great job, but a lot of people also don't do a great job. There's a lot of RAMs out there that I think are, even the picture they take to sell, like the picture that they show for an example, are just terrible examples of what RAMs really look like. So all of these RAMs in here, I'm trying to get him to pair off between two females. He won't decide. But yeah. Between these are all my F2s. I don't understand how somebody could say that these are fragile. I don't think I've ever sold a sick or bad fish. Here, this fish right here, that doesn't look all that great, it's on this side for a reason. You know what I mean? I have, if I'm not 100% sure about a ram, I'll tuck them over here, or I'll tuck them in one of these tanks just to kind of see how they do. And some of them don't make it, but I don't let them leave until they're a great size. I don't let fish leave until they're about this size. And if they make it that far, they're just if you know what you're doing and you take care of them correctly, they're gonna do a great job. Here, this is pretty cool. Look at this guy. See this back fin? Sometimes they get these crazy back fins. Obviously none of the other ones have them that tall. But yeah, I can't keep looking at people who are complaining about RAMs and how fragile they are. And a lot of the times they see them, they're imported and tore up. And I feel like RAMs, even a few years ago, were pretty popular. But now all of a sudden they've been getting a bad rap for just being fragile. And unless you're breeding them, they're not a hard fish to take care of. Breeding them can be a little bit different, but that's just because they're not the greatest parents, and their eggs are so tiny and the fry's so tiny. The smaller things are, the harder they are to take care of. So right here, these are baby RAMs. Might not even be able to see them. But yeah, this is hard. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely the hardest fish I've ever attempted to breed. And I'm sure I'll stumble upon harder fish, but I just can't keep listening to people. I'll pop up some pictures of just RAMs that I've seen in the past in certain places, or balloon RAMs. Don't get me started on balloon RAMs. That's just horrible. All that kind of stuff is, I can't handle. It's just terrible. But yeah, I wish that there would be, I do a good quality of RAM, and just because I don't sell a lot, it's just kind of hard. But if we need to get better quality RAMs, these are beautiful fish. These are some of the most beautiful fish like in freshwater, in my opinion. And for them to get like this bad of a rap just because people import them or breed poor quality and you just get poor quality fish, like look at these guys. Like, you can't tell me that's not awesome. And again, this is through dirty glass and the camera and all that kind of stuff. And it's not like it's just one fish, like all of these fish. And the main reason that I'm breeding these now is just because I want people to know that there are great quality rams, because the market got flooded with, when everything got popular, when all the rams got popular, people just started panic importing them. Like stores started panic importing them. All kinds of places started importing them or breeding poor quality, not culling your fish and making sure everything has like good genetics. And so people ended up with just poor quality fish. And now I feel like there's just 80-90% of the rams that you see are just horrible quality. And I think the big things that you need to do for sure while taking care of rams is keeping the temperature up. 81, 82 at the bare minimum. If you're trying to get them to breed, I'll bump up to 84, 85, 86. The temperature is the big thing. Also, like if you're breeding them, things can be a little bit different, but temperature is number one, and then temperature is number two. Sourcing and the quality of your rams is going to be the most important thing. And I know a few people out there that do a great job, but that is 1/10 of the rams that I see on a daily basis. So yeah, just make sure, like if you are complaining about rams, or you go to your local fish store and you just don't like the rams that you see, it probably has a little bit to do with either import or poor quality from breeding poor quality fish. And just know that there are people out there. Somebody that I recommend aside from myself, and somebody that actually kind of inspired me was, I had his sticker somewhere, was Daku. He's pretty popular. My dehumidifier. Daku Aquatics does a great job. He only has like 15 fish on his website, and that's with color variation. So I think he's really got like 4 or 5 species of fish. I think he has rice fish, rams. He has bristlenose on there. I'm missing one. I'm missing something that's. But anyways, like somebody who does a great job is Daku. Pay the shipping. It's so worth it. Don't just settle for poor quality rams. Waste your money, and then be disappointed, because I've done that before. When I first stumbled upon rams, I was like, oh, I gotta get them right now. I'm not gonna pay $50 for shipping. Pay the $50, because this is so much better than it's a whole different fish. It really is a whole different fish. Getting it from somebody with good quality, like genetics, and rams can be a genetic nightmare. So that's kind of the hard part, is they can be pretty crazy genetic wise. Like you can get some gnarly issues breeding rams. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on here and ramble about rams, because I have just been seeing a lot of people. Even I was watching a popular breeder, and he was talking about how he doesn't understand why people like black rams, because they don't have any color. And it's like, well, I mean, if you get poor quality ones, yeah, but not these guys. These guys are awesome. And you can't say that like that doesn't have good quality or good color. In my opinion, it's probably like one of the coolest fish of all time. And I don't even have a light on this tank, because I mean I have a rack and I'm breeding all of these. But like, look at this guy. I know I'm just flaunting all of the rams, but I just want people to understand that like don't settle for crappy rams, and don't think that you're gonna breed the rams and then those babies will look fine and it's not worth it. Get good quality rams and take care of them correctly, and in my opinion, probably one of the coolest freshwater fish in the entire hobby. So I just want to come on here, ramble about rams. I'm not mad, just disappointed, because these guys are such cool fish. and they're a lot of hard work. So for somebody to be like, oh, they're not even pretty, well, it just depends on where you get them from. So here's baby rams. Baby rams, like they just came out of the egg. Just hatched yesterday. And then I have eggs here too. But yeah, like, even when I sell locally, a lot of people are like, what? What kind of fish are these? It's like, yo, these are rams. You know what I mean? But a lot of people just don't understand, like, this is what rams are supposed to look like. You know what I mean? So quit hating on my rams. I love rams. Rams are awesome. They can be tricky to breed, but they're not hard to take care of whatsoever. In my opinion, as long as you have that temperature bumped up. So get good quality rams. Moral of the story. And if you can't find anybody, text me, because I will ship fish. I don't have a website or anything. But yeah, just send me an email. I have everything linked on my YouTube, so you should be able to contact me if you'd like. I don't have a lot of experience in shipping fish. But yeah, maybe I'll pay for your shipping or something, just so that I can get practice. Because like I said, I haven't shipped anything. I only sell locally or to friends and stuff. So yeah, let me know if you want good quality rams. These guys are awesome.